My name is Michael, and I am 42 years old. I live with my wife and our 2 children. We have been living in this community for about 8 years. Before moving here, I lived in another city where I worked in manufacturing. I completed high school and later attended a community college, where I earned a diploma in industrial maintenance. I have always enjoyed working with my hands and solving practical problems. Throughout my career, I have mainly worked in physically demanding jobs. I have always considered myself a reliable employee. I rarely missed work unless I was seriously ill, and I usually arrived early for my shifts. I enjoyed being part of a team and took pride in completing my work safely and efficiently. My supervisors often described me as dependable, hardworking, and willing to learn new skills. Over the past 2 years, however, my health has changed significantly. I have noticed increasing difficulty performing many of the tasks that were once routine for me. Because of these changes, my family doctor suggested that I undergo a vocational assessment to determine what type of work I may still be able to perform and whether I need workplace accommodations or retraining. After graduating from high school, I enrolled in a 2-year industrial maintenance program at a community college. The program included courses in mechanical systems, electrical fundamentals, workplace safety, and equipment maintenance. I also completed a work placement where I gained hands-on experience repairing machinery and performing routine inspections. I enjoyed the practical training because I learned best by doing rather than by reading textbooks. After graduation, I found my first full-time job at a manufacturing company. I worked there for nearly 10 years. My responsibilities included operating machinery, inspecting equipment, replacing worn parts, and responding to mechanical breakdowns. The work was physically demanding and often required lifting heavy materials, standing for long periods, climbing ladders, and working in awkward positions. Several years later, I accepted a position with another company because it offered better pay and more opportunities for advancement. In that role, I supervised a small maintenance team while continuing to perform technical work. I also trained new employees, completed maintenance reports, ordered replacement parts, and communicated with production supervisors about equipment problems. Before my injury, I believed I had a stable career and expected to continue working in this field until retirement. I enjoyed solving technical problems and felt proud whenever I could repair equipment quickly and help keep production running smoothly. About 18 months ago, I injured my lower back while lifting a heavy piece of equipment at work. At first, I thought it was only a muscle strain and expected it to improve within a few weeks. However, the pain gradually became worse instead of better. I reported the injury to my supervisor and saw my family doctor the following day. Since then, I have undergone several medical examinations, physical therapy sessions, and diagnostic tests. The pain is now present almost every day. Some days it is mild, but on other days it becomes severe enough that I have difficulty getting out of bed. The pain is mainly located in my lower back, but it sometimes radiates into my left hip and down my leg. I also experience stiffness in the morning and after sitting or standing for long periods. Because of the pain, I cannot lift heavy objects, bend repeatedly, or stand for extended periods like I used to. Even simple tasks such as carrying groceries or climbing stairs can be uncomfortable. I become tired more quickly than before, and I often need to take breaks throughout the day. These physical limitations have significantly reduced my ability to perform the essential duties of my previous job. Since my injury, many everyday activities have become more difficult than they used to be. I can still complete basic self-care, such as dressing, showering, and preparing simple meals, but everything takes longer because I have to move more carefully. If I bend too quickly or twist the wrong way, my back pain increases immediately. I can usually sit for about 30 minutes before I need to change position. Standing is also uncomfortable after about 20 or 30 minutes. Walking helps for a short time, but if I walk too far, my back and leg become painful. I avoid lifting anything heavier than about 10 kilograms because I am afraid of making the injury worse. Household chores are especially challenging. I can wash dishes or prepare food, but vacuuming, mopping floors, carrying laundry, or moving furniture are difficult. My wife and children now help with many of these responsibilities. I feel frustrated because I used to be very independent, and now I often need assistance. Driving is another challenge. I can drive short distances, but after about 45 minutes, my back becomes stiff and I need to stop, get out of the car, and stretch before continuing.